Okay, you guys, so we are flying solo in our tasks today, but we are both still working on Charlie together. I am getting started on the insulation, super exciting, and I wanted to show you guys after a practice what I have been getting up to and what I'll be spending the next few hours doing. It's basically like putting the puzzles of a huge jigsaw together, and it requires lots of patience and time. So if you hadn't noticed, I have my patience hat on. Popped it on this morning. So yeah, basically I am filling in the gaps as we go. You can see one little bit here. So I basically measured from the inside from the longest point and then all the way to the longest point on the other side. Then I measured the height. Measured this out on my blue foam, my big piece of blue foam insulation here. We went for 30 millimeters. This works really well for the depth the depth of our bus. And then we decided to actually cut that piece in half because Dan's just gone to grab some earth wool. Now earth wool is another kind of insulation. It's made of all natural fibers, so that's really cool. And it's also not flammable. And we're gonna pack that into these little tight spaces. What we've read online and from people that we've spoken to is the better job you can do now of insulating the bus really tight with a little bit of space behind. But the more surface area you can cover now, the more beneficial it's gonna be down the track once we reach summer. So yeah, we're just gonna do our best to pack every little gap. Like I said, leaving a little bit of leeway so there can be some air in between our insulation. So yeah, I'm gonna get cracking with this. I'll give you an update and let you know how I go. Later on, you're gonna hear from Dan and about what he's doing today. But right now, he is at Bunnings getting me some earth wool. But for now, yeah, over and out. All right, guys, so I wanted to show you what I have been up to. Doesn't look like much, but it's taken a while. I've been using like a hot foam wire cutter to make my oh so neat edges and little pieces of my jigsaw. And for this little measurement, I used a very accurate finger piece. So from the first knuckle to the top of my finger. Don't ask. And what we decided is that in these joins here where we can't get one piece in, we're going to cut two pieces and then we're going to fill the middle gaps with this earth wool that I was mentioning before. So I was just going to show you guys a little bit of how that's going to look. So putting my special safety equipment on. I haven't done this yet, so let's see what happens. So the earth wool looks like it comes in layers, so I'm just going to peel off the bits of layer that I want, and then I'm just going to pack it behind this first piece so this stays nice and stiff against the wall, so that when I pack this piece in, which I'll also possibly pop another bit of earth wool behind, like I said, experimenting, haven't done this before, definitely my first day. Get that in there. Yep, that's definitely not going to work. Maybe we'll take that one out. Yep, also not going to work. See how much fun this is? See how much fun it is? Let's see if we can pop that in there. Almost in. Can you push it in a little bit more? No! See, like, it's just experiment after experiment. And see how important my patience hat is in today? I'd definitely recommend you guys purchasing a patient's hat. They're absolutely free and completely priceless. So I'm gonna put my first piece in, and then I'm gonna come back to this little guy. Okay, so now they're both in. Woohoo! You guys can see that kind of clearly. Move you over a little bit so you can see. Say hi to Dan, he's back. He's back from Bunnings. Okay, so we have these bits in. So let's try and do the airflow bits together now. So pull the scarf forward. Maybe we'll just split this in half. Try and stuff a little bit in the back there. And push it all the way down. Okay. Looks pretty good. And then we'll pull this little guy forward. I need really small fingers to do this. Ooh, I found an extra little gap. Okay, we're getting somewhere, Alright, so I found an extra little gap in the back, so this is going to help me out. I'm going to put this, put that down there. Actually, maybe fold that in so it's a bit tighter down the back. And then I'm going to be able to do the same on this side. So yeah, there's little holes behind the braces, which is cool. That's actually allowing me, oh yes, here we go, now we're getting somewhere. That's allowing me a bit of extra access behind there. So that looks pretty cool. I feel like I'm pretty happy with that. I'm just gonna tuck one more piece down there, really tucking my hands all the way down back. And voila! It looks pretty good. Super stoked! Alright, so I have the rest of the bust to do. I better get cracking. Okay, bye.
Hey team, so as Holly's already said to you, more than likely that we're working separately today. And I was in charge today of reinforcing the awning, top brackets, bottom brackets. I didn't really get very far. It wasn't a great, exciting day. I mostly organised stuff. I mostly thought about stuff. Not a lot to show you, but what I did get done I'm happy with, and it means that next time I will be ready to nail this job. So let's have a quick look. A little bit of fabrication work I've done. I don't know if you can see here. I've mounted these brackets inside. Oh, there we go. There we go. I've made this brace which wraps around here, around the brace of the roof of the van. And I've fitted 4 stainless steel M8 bolts instead of the 2. Instead of these 2 tiny screws that it comes with, that we're meant to tech screw through here, and that's meant to hold it all. Instead, we're going to have giant steel plate brace through here. When I get them all on, I'm going to Sikaflex the back, and then I'm going to weld here, here, and here. So it's going to be completely part of the structure. And then hopefully when it's blowing a gale, it'll only tip the roof, tip the bus over, and not tip the annex off. So that's the plan. Anyway, I will show you a more detailed version. I'll show you the bottom brackets next time we work, because today was a lot of thinking without a great deal of things accomplished, but we're ready. Ciao.